that a lot of y'all probably don't know about. Let's see y'all another game a lot of y'all probably don't know about. I had to think of the name of the game real quick. I'm spelling it wrong. Okay, Warhawk. So Warhawk is pretty much I'm trying to think of a current day game that follows the assets of Warhawk. Warhawk is kind of like a it's kind of like a it's kind of like a battlefield slash I'm trying to think what else does it kind of like favor. Battlefield slash I really can't think of nothing else that it favors with. Maybe because I've been drinking, so I can't really think that good right now. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But Warhawk was one of those games that I think it was 32 on 32 player multiplayer where you had tanks, RVs, so on and so forth, boots on ground, and you also had jets and airplanes and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. This is another game that was a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Online. The whole game was just online. Full voice chat, all that old stuff, or whatever the case may be. Once again, another game that was ahead of its time. And hopefully with me showing y'all some of these videos, y'all start to understand why I put PlayStation 3 as my all-time favorite console of all time. Is because of shit like this. Because stuff like this is like, we're barely doing this in 2024, but they was doing this back in 2007. Like, a lot of games that y'all get hyped and big on and stuff like that, bro, I've been seeing that shit. That's why I don't get so hyped about it. It's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, whatever. Oh, this new game, 32 on 30. Bro, okay, we been had that, bro. But you could fly plane. Bro, we been had that, bro. Like, that don't excite me, bro. I've been played shit like that already. Like, you can wrap it up in a different type of gift, but it's the same shit, though. That's how I look at it. You feel me? But this is a game that a lot of people don't talk about and give it credit. But this game right here was definitely ahead of its time, bro. Definitely ahead of its time. Revisiting PlayStation 3 online in 2024. Let me see if I can find a good video that depicts this game real quick. Cause it seems like a lot of these videos, they just talk about random ass shit. Let me see if I can find a good video that depicts this shit a lot. Let me just watch this. But this is Warhawk right here, though.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan here. We're doing a sort of look back video, remember video of Warhawk from 2007 on the PlayStation 3. I thought this would be kind of a cool idea, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, chances are if you owned a PlayStation 3 back in 2007, you were probably playing this game. It was one of the few good games early on in the console's life cycle.
And this is another game, just like with SOCOM, this is another game, if I can remember, I might be wrong. But this is another game that came out, and when it came out, you can buy this game with a microphone headset. And you wonder why back in 2007, 2008, everybody had microphones and everybody was voice chatting and stuff like that. It's because of games like this. I believe this is a game that came out and it came with a microphone headset. Let me make sure before I start talking about shit. Because it's just crazy that none of these games nowadays come out like that with, you could buy the game and have a microphone headset. Oh, look, right here. Here you go, right here. Here you go, right here. Look at this. Look at that. Right there. Warhawk. Headset included. Once again, another game that came out in 2007 that not only you could buy the game, but you can also have a microphone headset included into the game. Like, bro, they don't do shit like this no more, bro. That's why when I look at today's 2024 and, you know, people and kids get excited over what Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever, you know, first person, third person shooting game is doing. It's like, bro, I done already seen all this shit already. And they're not even going to the level of what I done seen already. Like, they're not going to the level of putting a Bluetooth headset in the game or a wired headset in the game. They're not going to that level no more. But they did that back in 2007, 2008. So for y'all to get excited for what these developers are doing in 2022, 3, 4, so on and so forth, bro, this is, man, watch out, bro. Little shit, bro. That shit do not excite me, bro. It barely passes the bar like, yeah, that's the bait. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Like, these games back in the day, bro, was doing so much more, man. So much more, man. It's just crazy how much more they was doing, man. Like, look at this. 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 Look at all that you get with this game right here. You get the game. You get the Bluetooth headset. You get the charging cable. Like, come on, bro. Like, watch out. Watch out, bro. So much better quality of gaming back in those days, over a decade, almost 2 decades ago, versus what we got today. What we got today? DLC, digital down. Man, watch out, bro. Watch out.
It was a multiplayer only game, and I loved it. I put a lot of hours into it. It's really awesome. It's basically a spiritual kind of successor / remake of the original Warhawk on the PlayStation 1. And it was really great, you know? I mean, you're like a little standard foot soldier. It was there was 2 factions, Ukadian versus Chernovan. I'm on the Ukadian team right now. That was the blue team. And there's ground combat, there's air combat. You can do capture the flag, you can do zones, you can do all sorts of stuff. Now, jumping back into the game, this is a new match I just recorded really like 2 days ago. This is post-commentary, of course, and you can see I just got into a little Jeep, and we're going to go drive on in. The enemy flag is all the way over on the other side of the map, as you can see. I'm doing capture the flag. When you jump back in 2014, there's not a whole lot of people playing. I just got fucking sniped right there, as you can see. Holy shit, the only people that still play this game are really good. You pick up weapons and all that. I'm holding a flamethrower right now. I finally decide, you know what, I'm going to get in the Warhawk. Now, I haven't played this game in so long, and I was never good at flying the Warhawks, so you can see I have a little bit of trouble here. I'm like, okay, you know, I got this, and then, ow, ow. Oh, okay, so somebody placed a mine right there because they know that's where the homing missile...
Like games like Battlefield, Battlefront, you can see where the intuitive of these games come from. It comes from shit like this.
I blew up. And so I was never good at the Warhawk. Air combat. I always liked to stay on the ground. I was always a tank man. I think at this point I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give the Warhawk another go because yeah, see, I'm having some issues here, man.
You definitely having some issues. You definitely having some motherfucking issues.
You can see that like there's weapon pickups. There's another mine over there. I try to avoid. I think that's and now at this point I'm looking at that. I'm like, okay, well I hit the mine now. Surely it's gone this time, so now I'll go down there safely. And sure enough, I do pick up the homing missile. At this point, I'm just trying to get a kill. I haven't gotten one kill in the match yet. I just hopped into the match. I'm thinking, okay, homing missile, this is a guaranteed kill. Nope. Somebody killed me while I was trying to use the homing missile. Like I said, not good at air combat, so I'm like, maybe I should go to the tank. And the tank was my favorite vehicle, my favorite sort of weapon, because it was really heavy duty. It was a very easy way to get kills. But at the same time, you know, it wasn't like an OP thing. The thing I like about Warhawk is everything had its weakness. The tank was great for ground combat, but surely if a Warhawk finds you traveling to the enemy base, they're just going to totally annihilate you because the tank is slow and you're not going to be able to hit a Warhawk in the air with a tank. You have to be very precise with the controls. So right now, how it works in Warhawk is you capture bases in between sort of, you know, all the area from both home bases, and then you can spawn in between those other bases.
And this game right here was a PlayStation 3 exclusive. This game did not come out on Xbox. So you have to have a PlayStation to play this game back in those particular times.
This is that you captured for more of a, better attack at your opponent. So we've captured a base literally right next to the red base, and you can see I finally got my first kill right there with the tank. Really, look at it. I'm just, another guy. No, he's gone too. Fuck that guy. Someone over there with a rocket. Can't quite get him. Can't quite see him. And then, see, now this is where it comes down. Tank at disadvantage. Oh no, people. This Warhawk is riding my asshole right now. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I got to get away from this guy.
Pause.
I don't want him to kill me. And you know what? At this point, I'm thinking, I really don't want this guy to have the satisfaction. So I'm like, okay, bye. And I suicide. Because there's really, what else am I going to do? So I spawn, again, you can spawn really close to their base because we already captured this base. So at this point, they're playing defense because we're really, we're right up on them. You can see I'm on some dude's Jeep, and he's driving right now, and I'm on the minigun, and he actually stopped to let me get that kill and finish that guy off. I don't know why I got out here, by the way. That was actually a really bad judgment on my part. But it was a really, really awesome multiplayer game. It took a lot of teamwork. You can see we both got killed by a tank just there. I love this game. Here I'm working with the sniper rifle a little bit. This was a gun that was really hard to use. I think this is the only kill I got in the match with a sniper rifle because I'm making, cuts and jumps here to more notable moments here. I got sniped a few more times by the enemy team. They're moving too quick. That guy's got a...
he said they moving too quick.
Yeah, so we're at their base again. I'm thinking, okay, well, we got a tank in here. We got a Warhawk shooting. They're right in their spawn, so I'm like, okay, I'll go get the flag. That guy dies. I got the flag. Oh my god, I've got it. I'm leaving. Nobody can stop me. I'll tell you what. I got stopped. Bad. I got stopped by Cancer. That's not cool. Cancer's really bad.
Damn.
So I'm like, okay, I'll go back up there again. Warhawk, I put a lot of hours into it. It really does take a lot of teamwork. It really requires teamwork. If you're going to go up there and try and get the flag, good luck. And the thing is, if you jump back on in 2014, not that many people are playing. Only the hardcore people are playing. But only capture the flag matches are left. That's all that's left. That's the only thing that people play. So I couldn't really try any of the other modes that the game used to have, like zones or... I don't even remember the other modes. It was just zones, team deathmatch, or standard deathmatch. There was something else, capture... There was, a mode where you could, capture cores or something. There was 3 cores in the map, and you had to go capture them and bring them back to your base, but... At this point, it's all about capture the flag, which is fine because I loved that mode anyway. It was all anybody ever played. Tried to run over that guy. That didn't work out too well.
Yeah, definitely did. Definitely did.
Thinking, okay, no one's gonna... Yeah, someone did. A tank. There's a tank there. That's an issue. So they got good defense, but the problem is, we got the spawn right near their base, so they really got to take over some of the new bases, so we can't spawn there anymore. And it's 32 players, so a lot of people going on. You see there's a lot of action going on. That's what I liked about Warhawk. It was really fucking fierce, competitive. There was a lot of action. There's just a lot of shit always going on. I got fucking flamethrowered right there. Which is always my issue with most multiplayer games nowadays. I don't like multiplayer games that have really huge maps, and it's really hard to get right back into the action. Which is why... for example, Call of Duty gets a lot of hate nowadays. But I enjoy Call of Duty because when you spawn, you instantly know where enemies are. You can instantly get back into the action, and it's a little bit fast-paced. For me, at least, that's what I prefer. And Warhawk made it so it's a lot of players, it's big maps, but no matter what, when you spawn, chances are you're going to have some action in the next couple of minutes. But it's not to the point where the veteran players can wipe you out that easily. Certainly, you can live for a little bit and pick up all the weapons, kind of get used to everything. You can see I'm in the Warhawk right here. I'm giving it another go. I remember how to boost the Warhawk. I'm thinking, okay, this is really going well. I'm right next to their base right now, and I'm trying to lay some mines down or something to try and get some foot soldiers. And I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right here. That didn't work out too well.
Well, I ain't played this game since 2008.
Or anything.
It's crazy.
I'll look back around. Try and set something
God, this
there.
brings back good
I don't
memories.
think anything worked there
good
either.
Memories this game
so then I
brings
look
back.
around. I'm like, okay, well, what happened? Oh, I set a mine.
I used to play this shit like a motherfucker.
So I'm still trying to recoup here. Still trying to figure out what I'm doing. And then,
like I said, this is the reason why I keep on saying PlayStation 3 will forever be the best console to ever come out. During any generation, I don't care what it is, PlayStation 3 is the best console to ever be released. When you really sit back and just look at the PlayStation 3, the games that came on, so ahead of its time, bro. We're talking about a console that came out November of 2006. So ahead of its time. to the point where what they're doing in games today, they was doing back then. You know, Blu-ray and all that. They started it all with the PlayStation 3. Like, so ahead of its time, bro. PlayStation 3 was just so ahead of its time, man. That was literally a PC right there. If you had a PlayStation 3, the original 60 or 20 gig, not that bullshit when it came out with the 80 and the Slim and all that old shit where it wasn't full backwards compatible with PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. If you had the original 60 and 20 gig that was full backwards compatible with PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games, you was set. You was set. You was fucking set. Another thing that a lot of people don't realize, Grand Theft Auto, at first, was a PlayStation exclusive before it finally came out to Xbox like in 2004 or some shit like that.
What do you know? Yep, another enemy Warhawk taking me out. Missile gets locked down, there you go, and I'm out of the air once again. That's pretty much how it always went down whenever I got in the Warhawk. Again, I was never good at aerial combat. But like I said, I love Warhawk because you need a lot of coordinated teamwork. That guy on the left just repaired his tank. We got 2 tanks going in. We got a bunch of foot soldiers going in, and we're ready to kick some ass. Now, this specific footage isn't good because we're getting our asses quite kicked pretty damn well. In fact, I'm the only person left on this bridge. And then I'm like, okay, well... blech. Yeah.
Damn.
That usually also happened to me a lot. Ironically enough, I've never gotten a kill by running over somebody with a Jeep, and that's what I needed to rank up. Last time I checked, my rank was actually pretty low in comparison to how many points I had, but you also need to complete some medals in the game to rank up as well, and I never got the kills with a 4x4 weapon, or kills with a 4x4 medal. So now we got a bunch of people over there, we got the flag, we're having some troubles, but I tried to get that Warhawk with the tank. I was pretty close there too. I really enjoyed this game, and you know, it's a damn shame that it really never, double kill right there. I think I got another kill here too. Bam. See, the tank is all me. I'm all right with dying every so often from the random Warhawk that wants to take me out, but man, the tank was my go-to weapon for providing defense for my boys down there trying to do some work on the flag. And I think we do end up capturing it at some point. I do know that we win this match.
And it's crazy how games like this, like, they didn't survive. Like, when you look at games like Time Splitters, SOCOM, Warhawk, Mag, Black, it's another game out there that I'm forgetting. Oh, Mag. It's surprising that these games didn't survive and make other iterations of the game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, now all we're left with in today's, 2024 present day is Call of Duty, Valorant, CS:GO. CS:GO was out during these times, so that survived the test of time. So I'm not even gonna put that game into the list. But Call of Duty, Fortnite, Battlefield, these games that we got nowadays. It's surprising that these games survive, and these games wasn't out when these games came out. Like that. Sorry if I sound like such an old guy, but it's just crazy to me because I remember playing games like this. Like, these are the games that I remember, and when these games came out, these is when the more popular games like Call of Duty and stuff like that started to like arise and stuff like that. Like another game that a lot of people don't give credit to that came out back in the day, Resurgence. Resurgence is another game that a lot of people don't give a lot of credit to. You know what I'm saying? That was a PlayStation exclusive. Killzone is another game that a lot of people don't give a lot of credit to. That was a PlayStation exclusive. That was a first-person shooting game that it was incredible for what it was. Had multiplayer, all that good old shit, but it just didn't survive the test of time. That's it. That's all.
I just really enjoyed this game, and it certainly was active for a while. It had three packs of downloadable content with extra maps and extra weapons. I think this game got jetpacks at one point too. That was really fun, and the trophies for this game were fun too. But the trophies for this game, incredibly hard. This is probably one of the most difficult platinums on the PlayStation 3 by far. Requires 1,000 air-to-air combat kills, 1,000 kills with a mine, 1,000 kills with this weapon, that weapon, this weapon. You need to be the max rank. It took forever. Anyway, guys, this wraps up this little look back video, remembering video of Warhawk. If you like this idea, because this was just some random idea I had when I decided to play Warhawk again, I decided.
No, good video, good video. Definitely. Damn, he came out with this video 10 years ago. Definitely give him a follow. Definitely gotta give the creator their credit for the video. But Warhawk, a game that a lot of people sleep on. A game that a lot of people sleep on.